Rick Baker was very inspired to make Gizmo walk. Much like Chris Walas in the first film, he too cited a Topo Gigio-inspired approach of filming the Mogwai characters against a black background. Baker did a test in which he used a video camera to photograph a puppet close to a blue background with puppeteers covered in blue material, their fingers puppeteering Gizmo's little legs. Using video chroma key, the blue could be replaced with whatever background was needed. These rough test results were fantastic. Unfortunately, when it came to create these effects for the movie, which was shot on the much higher resolution of 35mm film, the available blue screen technique at the time used photochemical optical technology to replace the colour blue. It required a very balanced background of a very narrow band of blue in order to generate a decent matte of the character. Simply covering the puppeteers in blue material created uneven lighting that would not produce a decent matte of the character. For a shot of Gizmo running, a technique called the Blue Max was used, created by the company Apogee. The technique utilised front projection, which was used for views of the cinema screen in the first Gremlins, with a two-way mirror in front of the camera and a projected image looking at a 3M reflective screen, on which the background appeared through the camera lens. A shield was created behind the Gizmo puppet, covered in reflective 3M material. The shield would be puppeteered separately so the puppeteer could be as close to the puppet as possible. As this was a front projection system, the shield had to be rigidly parallel to the camera lens. However, with the Blue Max, the background would not be projected, but rather the colour blue would be projected onto the screen. The result would be blue screen photography without any blue light hitting Gizmo from behind, and this background would then be replaced photochemically as an optical in post-production. The other mobile shot of Gizmo involved the character dancing. With more need for rods operating his arms, the Blue Max proved insufficient. The shot was filmed in front of a black screen with puppeteers wearing black close to the puppet. If you pause and look closely, you can just barely make out the rods, but in real time, it works wonderfully.